Hey guys, so today we're going to try to do a little pumpkin craft. I've got a few things gathered up here. I'm also going to move a few things out of the way. Oh, I forgot my cinnamon sticks. I've got a couple of cinnamon sticks here that to use for the pumpkin stem. Of course, we'll probably only use one. I have a variety of trims here. I don't know what I'm going to use yet. I just got some that kind of match with this fabric. I got this from a thrift shop, and all I'm going to do is cut it down. I'm going to make a small pumpkin to begin with because I'm not sure if I'll even post this or not. So if you see it, then it turned out. If you didn't, well then why am I even saying it? Because you won't even know I made it, the video, or attempted the video. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to try to make, I guess, a rectangle, or not a rectangle, a square out of this fabric. It doesn't have to be perfect because I'm going to try to do this all mostly with hot glue and stuff. And I think I'll use this, I normally use it for doing my journals, binding them, but I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make myself a rough circle. Fit it all. This is fabric I got from a thrift store for a couple of bucks. I just went to round off the corner here. I have, this is a photo pencil. I don't know if it'll work. Yeah, I can kind of see that. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. And what I'm going to do is take my little piece of fabric here, and I'm going to run my needle along it. Quickly. And then I will fill it up. I'm kind of thinking this fabric might be a little too elegant looking. It's kind of like a brocade, but because I'm kind of doing something that's a little grungy, not primitive, I guess would be more along the what I mean. want both ends to be inside. Pull my needle out of this piece of thread. And set that over there. I'm gonna grab a drink if y'all don't mind. All right, now I'm curious as to whether or not I should put a piece of cardboard in the bottom. So I'm trying to shape this around something a little smaller than that, I guess. Pardon me. I have some pieces of file folder here. This one's already completely cut. And I need something smaller than this, but I think it should probably be bigger than that. Just to keep it from, I don't want to, which I guess it won't matter, they won't be able to see it. Ooh, that's a horrible circle. It's a pumpkin, it doesn't have to be perfect. All right, I'm gonna grab some polyfill. I want it to be kind of stiff, but not too stiff. So we'll pull it taut. Kind of. Yeah, I need more. I need a darker thread, I think, so I could let's do this. You guys can see my process. Let me see what I've got going on here. That might match a little better. Let's see if I have anything. I don't want it to be too noticeable, like maybe a brown. Right. Let's put our polyfill back in. Not quite so much this time. And we're going to cinch this up as much as we can. I didn't take into consideration just how much fabric but that will be okay. We're going to make a knot here for the moment. All right. Tuck this inside. And then grab this needle. It's kind of hung up. Generally, I can just pull them out. I hate doing this because now I'll have to wrap that on something. Since I'm going to be pulling on this, I'm going to double it up. Ooh, I didn't realize I cut that much off though. All right. I'm going to try to find kind of center down here. Well, apparently I already had a knot there. So it is what it is, and we'll deal with it. All right, so we're going to go here, come back around, come out relatively in the same spot, go around the opposite way, come back down and try to come out in relatively the same spot. All right, we'll do it again. If you can't tell, we're putting the little lobes on the pumpkin, or segments, however you want to refer to them. I don't want to split the string. Should we go around one more time? Let's go one more time. We'll give it 8 segments. if our string will go that far. Ooh, it's not going to. But it does look better. That's fine. I'm trying to pull some stuffing into that segment. Alright, so what we'll do is I will sew this off, or not this off. I'm going to pull it down towards that center. And then I'll just pull it through, snip the yarn, or the thread. This looks like a hot mess right now. I sure hope that this starts coming together. It was a lot easier the first time. Let's start the other end. There we go. All right. Put a couple of knots in the bottom here. And then go at it again. Let's see. There we go. All right. So over here. Now we'll go here. And then we'll come back over here. All right. Knot it off. pull it back up through here. Set that off to the side for the moment. And then I'm going to fill these bits, the little segments better, so that they're more defined. If I can get my finger in them. All right, so we're going to end up putting this in here, and then I have an idea for a top. I'm going to end up gluing this in, I think. So it smells good. I think I'm going to make it, I'll break it. See if I can shove that down in there, that way it still has some smell to it later on too. Now these are old cinnamon sticks, like they're not fresh, so they don't have as good a smell. But I'll end up putting this down in there. And for the top, I'm thinking I'm going to do something similar with the like this. Pulling it around. I don't know if I can. We'll try it. We'll do one. And then we'll do a running stitch on this. I don't know how much I'll need, so I'm not going to cut it off yet. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and tie this together. And then we're just going to keep going because, like, I'm crafting on the fly today. See? And we'll glue that down on top. I wonder if I should glue my stick in first. Let's make sure this will go through. There we go. Pull that piece of thread out. Return this over here so I don't end up with that in my foot or someone else's. All right, here we go. Shoot. All right, so we're gonna put that in there like that first. And then I'm just gonna knock everything over. I think I'm gonna put a little bit of glue here, like this, and a little bit there. Oh, come on. Turn it back over. I don't have a cool temp gun. All I have is a hot. Hence why I use this little makeup, or not makeup, face mask applicator. My stem's a little crooked. That's okay. Back around to the other side now. Ooh, should be hot. Well, there we are, a little primitive fabric pumpkin. Has some cinnamon smell to it. Let's see what else. I don't want to put anything else on here because I was looking at these rosettes that I have here on this. I could snip a couple of those off and put them on there. What other trees did I have? I have some of this. I mean, if I was wanting to hide the cinnamon stick, I could do that, but I kind of like the cinnamon stick, so I'm going to leave that. I was just thinking if there was a way to make like a leaf with this. There is no wire in this. I took the wire out because I got tired of getting poked by it. I think I'm gonna do a couple of these roses. Thought I brought a piece of lace over too, beige lace. Let me put these back in here real quick. These in here. did get some of this out too. That gold, I think that's a little too bright. Those are such muted colors. And even this looks a little bright. This cream color. I don't have any darker beige. And this is really thick. But the tone matches better. I'm just taking the ends and putting just a little bit of hot glue on them, like this. And I'm taking this until it's cool enough for me to touch. I'm just kind of spreading it around. Still a little warm. So that maybe they don't come undone so much, so easily. All right. And I'm going to set this in here, and I did it on that side specifically to help hold the tie together, the way it's tied. All right. I don't know if I really want the flowers on there now. Yeah, I think I'm kind of satisfied with it the way it is. But there we go. I don't even know how long. Was it an hour to make this little guy? But I didn't know what I was doing either. I just was doing this on the fly. So, all right. Anywho, there we go. And I will chat at you later. Bye.